I'm Arunika Bahtia. I'm doing the MS in Environmental Health and Engineering, and I'm graduating in the winter of 2023. I chose the program at Hopkins because I think it did a really good job of blending my background in human health and toxicology with environmental engineering. I spent a lot of time studying like what contaminants do to the body, and I was interested in learning more about how we reduce exposure and remediate contamination, and so I felt like this degree was like a perfect intersection of both of those questions. Yeah, the Jensen Fellowship was a really cool opportunity to apply a lot of what I was learning in my classes. For instance, I took risk and decision analysis with Professor Hobbs, and we learned a lot about alternatives and ranking, scoring, weighting, criteria selection, and I got to actually like utilize those working with county governments. And then another example is with the hazardous waste management class with Hetty. We learned about all these different remediation technologies, and we got to actually see them be implemented in some of the projects at EA. So the fellowship was a really great opportunity to utilize a lot of what we've been learning while it was still fresh. My favorite class at Hopkins was probably the environmental justice workshop. It's this class that we would meet in South Baltimore in Curtis Bay. And one of our professors was faculty at Hopkins, and one was a community organizer in the area. And we would basically learn about a lot of the environmental injustices that the community has been facing and build relationships with members of the community. And we basically broke up and worked on several different projects that would help address immediate urgent concerns. For instance, there's a large coal terminal in the area. There are histories of there's a medical waste incinerator, chemical manufacturing plants, decommissioned landfills. So we were getting to sort of think through a lot of these questions that are really important to me about protecting people's health and safety and right to a dignified life, and getting to actually work on those projects. My favorite part about living in Baltimore, I think, is the character of the place. There is such incredible architecture and cute, beautiful buildings all around. It's a pretty small city, but I still feel like there are new parts that I am finding, new neighborhoods, new things to do, food to try all the time. So I think I would have to say just the aesthetic and the beauty, and just the little micro communities all around the city.